July is here, July 1st. Happy Canada Day. Let's talk about that in a moment. But I've got your late night July 1st game on MLB Network. White Sox, Dodgers, free play with analysis coming up right here, right now. Hi, this is Steve Merrill, WagerTalk.com, right back here on Wager Talk TV. And it is Canada Day, July 1st. Happy Canada Day to all my Canadian viewers. We've got a lot of Wager Talk cappers that are Canadian as well. I was trying to find my Canadian flag. I've actually got one somewhere. Couldn't find it. We got the U.S. flag, the William Mary flag, the Filipino flag, even found a little Cuban flag. But Canadian flag is actually with my hockey puck collection, I believe, with all my memorabilia story. That's been on my to-do list for 5 years now to put it on that wall. So maybe if I get the hockey pucks out, we'll get the Canadian flag up. But nonetheless, happy Canada Day on July 1st, U.S. Independence Day, July 4th this Friday. We'll have baseball videos all week here on Wager Talk TV. And we're looking at a late night game tonight on Tuesday, and it is your MLB Network national TV game. I know it's never sexy to talk about the Chicago White Sox, perhaps the worst team in baseball, other than the Rockies, the worst team in the American League the last few seasons. I think that's a pretty safe assumption. Against the best team in baseball, the LA Dodgers. So, yes, this is a mismatch. Dodgers will probably win this game. So the question becomes, what's the best way to play it? I'm not a fan of laying minus 350 on the money line. I don't think in my 29-year career I've ever done that in Major League Baseball. What I am a fan of doing, though, and those of you that have watched me for several years here on Wager Talk TV know I love taking good teams, especially the Dodgers in general, on the run line and getting that price cut down big time. In fact, we're getting about a 60-65% discount just by having them win by 2 runs or more instead of just 1 run or more. Minus 350 money line or minus 1.5, minus 155, minus 160 run line. That is the much better option. And the Dodgers continue to get it done. When they win by margin. I've talked about this for several seasons, and it's been the case once again this year. You know, everyone feels like they're kind of quietly go through the season, 53-32. They're at a 62% clip. They're on a pace to win 101 games. They only won 98 games last year when they went on to win the World Series. So they're actually ahead of schedule now. And overall this year, they've won 15 of their 53 wins have come by exactly 1 run. So once again, 41 of their 53 15 of the 53. So once again, 38 of their 53 wins have been by 2 runs or more. So once again, don't lay the 350. Get it down to minus 1.5, minus 155. I do like this matchup as well for several reasons. Huge offensive edge that obviously jumps out to. Yes, the White Sox have won 3 of their last 4 games, but they're not in good current form. They've scored 1 run or less in 4 of their last 6. Once again, they had a 1-0 win against San Francisco back on Saturday. They did put up some runs in their other 2 wins, but once again, still, they're 3-3 over their last 6, but they have 1 run scored or less in 4 of those 6 games. I think they struggle tonight against Yamamoto. He's having a solid season overall for the Dodgers. ERA of 2.6, 3.3 his last 7. So once again, solid pitcher on the mound. I don't look for the White Sox having to travel here to LA to do much damage. Meanwhile, the Dodger offense should do some damage. They've been much stronger this year against right-handed starters in general. In fact, the Dodgers this year are 40-21 as opposed to just 13-11 against right-handed pitchers when they start. Now, I don't love that stat because, once again, that's only about 5/9 of the game. You know, most of the starters are out and the bullpen becomes random. But what does jump out to me when I look at their numbers against all right-handed pitchers at home this year, it's been pretty drastic. They've been extremely strong at home against right-handed pitchers. In fact, overall this year against righties, in all games, they're averaging almost 6 runs a game, 264 batting average. But at home, they're averaging over 7 runs a game, 284 batting average at home this year against right-handed pitchers. So I do think they'll have success tonight against Shane Smith, the rookie from Wake Forest. He looked good in the minors last year, and he looked good the first month or so this year. He had an ERA of 2.05 after his first 9 starts. And the White Sox are so bad, they still went 1-8 straight up as a team in his first 9 starts, despite the 2.1 ERA. Well, they're 3-3 in his last 6 starts, but he's pitched much worse. He's got an ERA of about 5.5 over the last month and a half. Looks like he's wearing down. We often see this with rookies. The league gets notes on him. They start to figure him out. And the big thing that I see with Shane Smith is a control problem here. He's a hard thrower. He's a strikeout machine, even in the minors, good strikeout ratios, but his walks have been a problem. In fact, it's really started to come back down to earth his last 5 starts. Since his last start in May and all of June here, his ERA is hovering around 6, and he's had 15 walks to just about 18 strikeouts in his last 5 starts. So once again, don't like the walk ratio, and they're playing with fire, putting Dodgers on base because they have such a powerful lineup from top to bottom. So Dodgers over 5.5 runs makes sense. Dodgers minus 1.5, minus 155 run line. However you cut it, the LA Dodgers would be the play tonight on Tuesday. Hey, it's July 1st, and it is $5 Tuesday. Every Tuesday, $5 for one best bet from every capper at wagertalk.com. And my steamroller blowouts, back-to-back shutout winners on Sunday and Monday for my clients. 7-0 combined steamroller blowout winners on Sunday and Monday. Well, I've got another one going tonight on Tuesday. It's on the late West Coast card. It's not this game. This game is free for you. It's an opinion only. Strong best bet, though, one of your other late night games for Tuesday, and you get an instant 80% discount. Once again, it is $5 Tuesday right now at wagertalk.com. And, oh, by the way, bonus free play in the Orioles-Rangers game. I gave you the Orioles last night. Do I come back with them, or do we go Rangers tonight? I've got a free play in the Texas-Baltimore game with the pitching change factored in. There was a pitching change for Baltimore earlier. I've got that factored in as well. So once again, my strongest best bet tonight is just $5. It's a steamroller blowout on the late card. My top last cut was the Rangers-Orioles game. That's up free for everybody on my page. And then I gave you a bonus free play here in your MLB Network game between the White Sox and Dodgers. Get to my page right now to check it out, Steve Merrill, wagertalk.com, and get there quicker with shortcut WT.buzz/SM. Happy Canada Day once again today on July 1st, but we do have a July 4th week-long special going. We have the flag ready all week long here. 7 days for just $69. It is 7 days all access. You can use it on unlimited cappers. Look at all the beautiful faces on the screen. I'm not even pictured, and it's still beautiful. I'm baseball only right now, but if you want some other sports, tie these other guys in as well. They do a lot of the off sports as well during the summer. You can get any capper for 7 days for $69. Get my baseball for the next 7 days and nights for $69. You can also make it a 7-day flex picks pass, in which you can choose a different capper every day. So if you think about trying out that 7-day flex, Flex Tuesday, remember that? The old Wager Talk Today promos with the Prez. Who remembers the Prez? Wager Talk Today, Flex Tuesday. So yeah, it's a great way to get a 7-day flex pass for $69, or you can lock into one capper, get all my baseball for 7 days for $69. Back-to-back shutout steamroller blowouts the last 2 nights. We're heating up in baseball, and July 1st is here. Keep in mind, this is exactly last year when we went on a monster run, 57-28 run in baseball last summer, up over 103 units for the year. In fact, we had doubled our bankroll for all sports clients by the end of August before football even kicked in September. So now's a great time to get on board. 7 days for $69, no promo code needed. Or if you're ready to take that true long-term investment approach, the 1-year all access, great special right now with promo code SM365. That gets you an instant $811 discount. It includes a bonus 25% coupon for any other pick you want to get for the next year from any other capper. And best of all, you're going to get all of next year's college football, all of next year's pro football, all of next year's NBA, and all of next year's college basketball seasons into 2026, plus the second half of this year's baseball and all first 3 months of next year's baseball. This is actually a great time to make a 1-year purchase. And with promo code SM365, you save $811 instantly, and you get a bonus 25% coupon for anything else you want to buy over the next year at wagertalk.com. You don't need to get anything else from me. That 1-year all access gets every play every day that I am personally using. No additional selections, no other clubs. It's quite simple. If I have a game, my clients get it. I've been doing this for 29 years, since August of 1996. 29th anniversary is coming up in just a month. Once again, if I have a play, my clients get it. I'm very selective. 1 to 3 best bets a day, which means those bonus plays go up as additional free plays. Those extra opinions include tonight's Rangers-Orioles game. And then, of course, my steamroller blow-up best bet for just $5 tonight. Check it out. Steve Merrill, wagertalk.com. Get there quicker with shortcut WT.buzz/SM. Hey, on the way out, if you're liking these free play baseball videos, be sure to subscribe and click the bell as well for an instant alert so you know when I post them throughout the week. But most importantly, thumbs up, like, and a positive comment below. The more thumbs ups, the more comments, the more free play videos I do every day here on Wager Talk TV. And stay tuned to Wager Talk TV. You know, more free plays are coming up next. And in the meantime, don't forget to check me out on social media by going at Steve Merrill on X and Instagram. You see it on the bottom corner there, 2 R's, 1 L. At Steve Merrill on X and Instagram. And once again, stay tuned here to Wager Talk TV because more free play videos are coming up next.